Funding provided by
You work hard to feed them well. That's why at Fairway, we're committed to our foundation of personalized service while treating our customers like family and valuing our employees. Fairway Meat and Grocery, that's what we're all about.
by Muscle Lighting, the sports lighting specialists, providing lighting systems for you, your project, and your community.
Funding for the Spanish translation of this program has been brought to you by Wells Fargo.
What a great strike. The ball bubbled out. Tipped over. Bottom corner. That's an absolutely fantastic ball.
It's time for state championship soccer here from downtown Des Moines. It is the Class 3A State Soccer Championship here from County Soccer Park, as it will be the top-seeded West Des Moines Valley Tigers taking on the upstart Hawkettes of Ankeny. Hi again, everyone, and good afternoon, wherever you may be. With Justin Borster, this is BJ Shaven and Justin Ankeny back here from 2019 to defend their championship and in their way, West Des Moines Valley.
Well, I'll tell you what, they've progressed throughout the season. They're going to play a 4-2-3-1. Nothing's going to change against the West Des Moines Valley Tigers 4-3-3.
Well, as we take a look at the Hawkettes, here's how this team has been built this year. Keep in mind, they haven't played at the state tournament. It hasn't been played, missed all of 2020. They are the defending champs. They got a very young team, just one starter back from that squad. Now they have 15 different players that have scored a goal this season, so they can be very dynamic. Now for the West Des Moines Valley Tigers, I mean, here's a squad that has been here, been there before. 18th trip to state. They lead 3A in goals scored, and their defense, well, very stifling. Let's turn it over to Jason Esslinger to get introduced to each one of these teams.
Ladies and gentlemen, Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union's Golden Plaque of Distinction Award honors the Iowa coach who has demonstrated a successful career while making notable contributions towards school, community, and the coaching profession. Presenting the 2021 Golden Plaque of Distinction Award is IGHSAU Soccer Administrator, along with Girls Athletic Union's Executive Director, Gene Berger. The recipient of the 2021 Golden Plaque of Distinction Award is Rob Chapman of West Des Moines Valley High School. Rob has coached girls soccer at West Des Moines Valley for the last 25 seasons. He owns a 419-79 record with 17 state tournament appearances and 16 conference titles. Rob has guided West Des Moines Valley to 6 state titles, which is the most of any girls soccer coach in Iowa, and his Tigers are seeking title number 7 this afternoon. He was the recipient of the National High School Girls Soccer Coach of the Year Award in 2008. Rob has also served as an assistant soccer coach at both Grandview and Simpson colleges. He teaches physical education at West Ridge Elementary School in West Des Moines. Rob and his wife Beth are the parents to 2 children, Tommy and Taylor. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2021 IGHSAU Golden Plaque of Distinction recipient for soccer from West Des Moines Valley. Congratulations to Rob Chapman. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the James W. County Soccer Complex for the 2021 Iowa Girls State Soccer Tournament and this Class 3A championship match between the Hawkettes from Ankeny and the Tigers from West Des Moines Valley. Now let's meet the teams for this championship game. First, let's meet the non-starters for the visiting team, the Hawkettes from Ankeny. Number 1, Tava Granal. Number 2, Marissa Albarico. Number 3, Megan Rose. Number 4, Allie Heller. Number 7, Jara Christensen. Number 8, Irie Vincent. Number 15, Maya Hall. Number 17, Lauren McMahon. Number 18, McKenna Skinner. Number 21, Brooke Harrington. Number 22, Zoe Oliver. And number 23, Gabby Rorda. Now let's meet the starters for the Hawkettes. Number 0, Jasmine Mosier. Number 5, Ali Fongsavan. Number 6, Emma Gott. Number 9, Kennedy Mackey. Number 10, Tasia Pritchard. Number 11, Eden Gibson. Number 12, Jenna Pitts. Number 13, Rachel Chrisman. Number 16, Maddie Foles. Number 19, Elizabeth Proctor. And number 24, Sophie Day. The coach at Ankeny is Simon Brown. He's assisted by Sarah Lynn, Derek Battle, and Olivia Drexler. The home team on the scoreboard today are the Tigers from West Des Moines Valley. Let's meet their non-starters. Number 0, Peyton Lombardi. Number 2, Sydney 2. Number 5, Grace Wolford. Number 7, Emmy Becker. Number 9, Allison Hoffa. Number 10, JC Lucky. Number 12, Ava Stamler. Number 13, Pepper Earl. Number 16, Rachel Hansen. Number 17, Riley King. Number 22, Grace Olson. And number 23, Gabby Gaffney. Now the starters for the Tigers. Number 1, Lydia Anderson. Number 4, Anna Van Weingarten. Number 6, Katie Johnson. Number 8, Emma Thompson. Number 11, Emma Byrne. Number 14, Kristen Stein. Number 15, Brooklyn Butoff. Number 18, Zoe Fanter. Number 20, Mallory Goldstein. Number 21, Avery Galloway. And number 25, Anna Spain. The head coach for the Tigers is Rob Chapman. He's assisted by Adam Knighty and Nate Ortiz. The officials for this afternoon's match. The referee is Jennifer Dunn. Referees are Crystal Tate, and Sean Geiza. The fourth official is Mike Lucht. Good luck to both teams today. Let's play some Class 3A State Championship Soccer.
What a beautiful crowd on hand here. It is packed here at Cownie Park for this Class 3A state title matchup. West Des Moines Valley, Ankeny, very familiar with one another, but the two did not play during the regular season. Hard to believe with a couple of CIML teams. The weather here, well, it's gorgeous now. I mean, we've got a sun-splashed afternoon. You can see the shades coming out. The fans are definitely there. Ole, ole, ole for Ankeny. And, of course, the Tigers have hit the field, wearing their black uniforms with orange numbers trimmed in white. And for the Hawkettes of Ankeny, white with maroon trimmed in gold. Ankeny will have the possession, or excuse me, West Des Moines Valley will have the possession to begin the game. Valley, how they got here, they upended Muscatine in the opening round, then took care of Centennial 2-1 in the semifinals. Ankeny, a winner over Pleasant Valley. That was a 7-2, and then they took care of Waukee in the semifinals. That's what's brought us to the state championship game. And right away, Jasmine Moser, the keeper for Ankeny, wants to get active here early on. And when talking with head coach Simon Brown, that's when she's at her best, when she's on her toes. So let's see what will happen tonight. Standing on her head or on her toes, trying to nullify the Valley Tigers, who will quickly try to attack from the outside. And they have some speed to burn here.
And having said that, we talk about Emma Byrne on the right-hand side, wearing jersey number 11, a player to watch out for, as it looks like there's an offside decision, but you've got Emma Byrne, you have Fanta on the left-hand side, playing in the 11, and Van Weingarten as the 9. As we all remember the sister, but it's about the little sister today, isn't it? And she is fantastic. I witnessed her scoring 2 goals back-to-back within 5 minutes against Muscatine from the assist from Byrne. But I can tell you something, the Hawkettes will be very, very well organized today. Simon Brown will have them sharp pressing, closing down quickly.
The Valley Tigers with loads of talent. They've got 4 players going on to play college. In fact, 2 will be at the Division I level, and Byrne going to UMKC. Katie Johnson, or they call her CJ, will be playing at Drake starting next year. So Hawkettes trying to find a way here this afternoon, much like they have throughout the second half of this season. They've really turned things around. And again, the Valley Tigers, stalwart defensively too as well, as you figure. But off, able to push that ball ahead here. Van Weingarten trying to find it for the Tigers. Again, the Hawkettes will deny it. The way that these two teams lined up, as we see the ball right at midfield, how do you feel it's starting out for each one?
Well, basically, they're playing with three in the midfield, both teams, except for the Hawkettes are playing with two holding midfielders, as in Sophia Day and Mackie, who had an outstanding game the other day in the semi-finals, which I covered. Didn't put her foot wrong, made it really difficult for the Walkie Warriors. They're going out with the same shape today. However, we'll just see what happens with the three in the midfield with Thompson, CJ as in Kate Johnson, but Galloway is going to be key to sitting in the space and taking care of the number 6, jersey number 6, Gott, who actually just went to close down there.
Right at midfield, jostling for the ball. That's Gibson who lost it for the moment. Now the Tigers trying to find their way along that sideline with Byrne. Well, each team doing a nice job closing things off. They seem very familiar with one another here early on.
Yeah, and it's a fast pace right now. Just both teams want to get a feel of each other and see what they're both about. Steiny playing a lovely ball inside for Galloway. They've got to force everything inside. And I think that might be the plan. Force everything inside so that the ball isn't played wide to Byrne and Fanta. It's okay if they can congest the areas on the inside and don't allow...
Van Weingarten with a quick strike and handled by Mosier.
Mosier handled that with confidence as well. That's a good start for Mosier.
Well, right off the bat, Valley looking for another opportunity here. Thompson. Interesting group that head coach Rod Chapman has built together, a great mix of youth and experience. And each coach has told us this week, since they missed the 2020 season, really this year is like having two freshman classes with freshmen and sophomore with the level of competition that they're playing against.
Anna Spain comes across and shields the ball with composure. Not quite cleared there by...
And a little dribbler will be handled out front by Lydia Anderson as Eden Gibson put her left foot on it.
Buttoff didn't quite clear her lines. Watch Anna Spain at the back, playing right center back on the ball right now, wearing jersey number 25. I believe she's probably the best center back in Iowa.
That's saying something. We've seen a lot of great players here today. And let's keep an eye on her as she tracks this ball down.
Very composed at the back.
Spain just a sophomore too. Van Weingarten caught up in traffic. Stein bringing it all the way up to Van Weingarten. Out of the near side. That's Byrne. Byrne with another loft.
With numbers in the box as well. Unfortunately, Byrne didn't quite get her hips around the ball and just as it sailed over the bar.
Scoreless game here in the final championship contest here at Cownie Park. Each team with a mild opportunity here to begin with. Valley really with a direct shot on goal here.
It's a good ball.
Now a little bit of a breakout here. Byrne on the outside. Trying to go to the middle. Contact, and we will have a whistle. We will have a foul called.
And the referee has given a penalty. that, that's not a penalty. Honestly, I don't think that's a penalty.
So right on cue, right in the middle.
Emma Thompson.
It's Katie Johnson. CJ with the kick, the right hand, and it gets in. Goal for Valley. They put it on the foot of Johnson. The Drake recruit buries it in the upper right-hand corner of the goal.
As we look at the penalty again,
Johnson able to bury the shot. Now Ankeny down 1-0 here. Again, very early on, and the penalty really the difference there, and able to have that chance.
I think Valley Tigers were very lucky to get the penalty because it didn't look like a penalty from the replay action that we saw. I know the official is closer. However, decisions being made. They just have to get on with the game now, and this is going to show strong mentality. It's early anyway, so we've only had 8 minutes of the match, first half.
Hawkettes have had to battle their way to get here. Strong win over Pleasant Valley in the opening round of the state tournament, then to defeat Waukee, who was playing really their best soccer year to date. And the Hawkettes were able to make their way here to the championship. This will be Valley's ball. Stein, the Truman State recruit, with the toss. So here come the Hawkettes. Pritchard. Gets another shot at it here. And a little roughage. Going to be cleaned up by the official, and a free kick here coming up. The foul was called. This will be Kennedy Mackey, one of the captains on this team. Was a starter on that 2019 squad.
We'll look to in-swing this with the right foot. Lovely, lovely strike in.
Just missed the head of her intended target there in Gibson.
And Gibson goes up for the set pieces.
Oh, that's going to be last touch by Valley. Or no?
Yeah, it's going to be a corner.
Corner kick.
So Gibson will stay. The other center back up there is Pitts. Both very, very good in the air. Wouldn't be surprising if that is the area for the ball to go into.
This is Taya Pritchard. Of course, her brother had a really illustrious career at Ankeny. Now Taya trying to put her mark on the program. Corner kick from the far side. She'll swing it in. It's right in front of the net.
Handball. I saw a handball in there as well.
And Valley able to clear it. How about that? Anna Spain able to punch it out. And the Tigers avoid some danger there.
There's Mackey tracking back to win the ball back in the midfield. It's a lovely ball there by Anna Spain into the half space, looking for Byrne, who checked in short for it.
Now the roll ahead with Mackey. Oh, the Tigers able to intercept that.
That was
Wolford. Just along the far sideline. That one lost out of bounds. Byrne was playing there. When Van Weingarten. Valley looking to center it up to Byrne. And Moser will handle that. One-0 game, about 11 minutes in. And the goal scored, by Katie Johnson. And now we have a foul called out here right at midfield.
Looks like it's going to be Butthoff to step up. Plays it short. I think that's a good option, especially when the Hawkettes had numbers behind the ball, making the area around the 18-yard box congested.
And Ankeny will win this ball.
Looks like we're going to have some changes.
And both teams going to their bench. Valley will bring in 2.
Looks like Sophia Day has gone off.
Yep, Gabby Gaffney will come in for the Tigers as well.
Number 7, Christensen, has come in for the Hawkettes into the midfield.
Here's Gaffney. Just could not handle it. And out in front of net, Ankeny will have it. So the wind now has changed directions a little bit, really crossing, blowing out of the northwest. West-northwest, as you would say. So players having to adjust to with the wind change as well. Valley will have it back. They'll try to go quick. Boy, the Tigers have only allowed 7 goals all season, which has been very impressive. And you mentioned the defensive play of Anna Spain, a large reason why, along with Lydia Anderson. I mean, not too much under the rest, which is a major reason why they are the top-ranked team in the state. That came in with a schedule rank of 4. They played up in competition. And a miscue along the back line, and a corner kick here coming up for the Tigers.
And then you've also got Butthoff at the back, one of the center backs, and then the 2 outside backs playing left and right. You got Steiny and Goldstein.
So this will be Johnson again as the game's only goal from the corner. With the right foot out in front of the net, Mosier will jump for it, and coming in from the outside with an opportunity. Valley just missed it by a couple of feet.
It was actually a lovely delivery into the box. Thompson did well to keep the ball there, just shielding it.
And Emma hearing the cheers from the crowd about that fancy footwork there to wind off a player.
Loki on the far side, replacing Fanta. And the 3 up top.
Spain going to try to track it down, and again, involved in on the play. Hawkettes will scoot it ahead with Mackey.
Great skill out there by Goldstein.
Gaffney will disrupt the play. Now they're going to try to go wide. Gott. And the Hawkettes will have to play it deep.
Well, Fonsavar's gone off. They've pushed, the Hawkettes have pushed Gott up front, and then Harrington has come into the midfield. the senior, who can actually disrupt play. She's strong. She can really make it difficult for the three in the midfield for the Valley Tigers.
Well, a change of direction here as they lead it ahead. They're trying to stretch it out to Van Weingarten.
Pitt's covered well, just playing the ball out for a throw in on the far touch line.
Well, the Hawkettes seeking their 5th championship. They won titles back in 2011, 13, 15, and of course, as we mentioned, back in 2019. And from the outset, we mentioned a very young squad, young in playing varsity level, just one starter back from that 2019 team. And of course, Simon Brown, the way that he plays, he gets everybody active, especially in front of the net. They've got 15 different players that have scored a goal this year.
It just goes to show the quality in front of goal as well, that he's got players across the board that can finish. Not just about one player over the season.
Pritchard. They got back to Pritchard, and this will be deflected out. Stays with Ankeny.
Looks like Gott's going to come across and deliver the ball. Same angle, a little bit deeper. Mackey's taking it, wearing jersey number 9. Gott has moved up to 9.
Oh, the chicanery with the scissor move. And Valley able to direct it out. Boy, what's been the success or the recipe for success for Valley? I mean, you just don't see a whole lot of touches inside of the box.
No, you don't. I mean, they clear the lines early. So as the ball comes in, they make sure they clear the lines and they get the line out. So if we look at this now, there's not too much space between the lines as Spain puts pressure on Gott. And that is why I personally rank her as the best center back in the country. In Iowa. I'm speaking a bit too much on the country, but in Iowa. I'm being a little biased, aren't I?
Yeah, you are, man.
But she reads the game well, very, very well. As we have some more subs coming in. I think it's Burns come back in on the right.
And it looks like Gaffney's going to check out here.
Gaffney's, yep. I think Fanta on the far side is back in.
And now a conversation right in front of the Ankeny bench with the official and Simon Brown. Not quite sure what that would be about.
Interesting. I know he's not happy with something. I can tell, definitely. He's not happy.
You've known both of these coaches for a long time.
Yes, I have. I was talking to Chappie down there earlier, and he was happy-go-lucky, just bouncing around and excited about the game. But there's so much quality in this Valley Tigers team. However, I think that the Hawkettes have enough in their squad to get back into this game. There's no doubt.
So along that far sideline again, here come the Tigers.
Still very congested on the inside. Fanta should have gone 1v1 on the outside, especially with the space that was allowed in behind her. Good pressure there by Spain.
The Hawkettes just trying to seize an opportunity here.
It's a
Contact
fantastic
incidental.
Tackle.
And then another one, and now we see the whistle.
It's going Valley Tigers' way.
Well, these two teams aren't afraid to get
As
after
we
it.
look at this again, first challenge goes in. Just missed the second one. The speed of actions are 100 miles an hour here at the moment.
Still 1-0 the difference.
And I believe it was Chrisman that went into the tackle.
Right.
Galloway does well there to contain Pritchard.
Foles along the near sideline. Drifts it off into the corner where Spain will pick it up. And that's off of Foles, so Tigers will hold the possession here now as Valley also goes back to their bench again. And it looks like Emma Thompson will come back into the game. And she will be in for Avery Galloway.
Galloway has done well so far. He's worked her socks off in there. He deserves a little break.
Oh, free kick here for the Valley Tigers. Spain will just get right up into your business. Really draws the unintentional.
Emma Thompson, Emma Byrne just gets her body in the way.
So at midfield, Mackey.
Good header there by Pitts.
Yeah. Off into the corner. Here's an opportunity. And again, the Hawkettes there to deny it. Well, each team, Valley in particular, throws a lot of players out into the game. The talent pool that they have, they find those winning combinations. And this shot goes awry, wide to the right.
You know, sometimes it works for you and sometimes it doesn't. You know, when the momentum of the game is looking good, you don't really want to kill it, especially if those players out there are playing well. You want to keep the momentum going. Obviously, up until now, it is working.
Van Weidengarten at that break will come back into the game. And it's almost a line change there for the Tigers each time we have a dead ball.
You know, after the quarterfinal, as we see a foul, but after the quarterfinal match, I saw, as we have a look at this free kick again, definitely just a slight late challenge. Could have gone either way. But I was talking to Chappie, Coach Chapman. I said, Chappie, you're killing me, man, with all these changes. He goes, I'll never change. It's working for him, and he'll keep it that way. As
this one rolls out. Last touch by Valley, so a corner kick will be coming up here for the Hawkettes.
Fong Safar with pressure. She's back in the 9 position. Too short. So you've got Mackey that's gone out there.
Yeah, she got Mackey and Pritchard down into the corner. And it looks like it will be Mackey who will take the corner kick. Oh, and you can hear the official
showing authority.
Yep, telling each one to not bring that today. Here's Mackey. And that'll be wide left.
I just hate seeing possession. When you've got possession like that in a dead ball situation, I hate seeing it wasted. It's an opportunity just for it to go out of bounds. We saw that in the earlier game today as well.
Now officials' time.
As they look to play at the back, I would like to see Steiny get higher up the field here. And Walford can push up higher. Fong Safar with a nice little inside pass to Pritchard, looking to drive the ball forward. It should be easy for Anderson to leave out, just to let it go out of bounds.
Anderson to Spain. Nearing the 15-minute mark to play. There will be no water break in this game. Temperature is great here this afternoon.
It was well read there by number 11 for the Hawkettes, Gibson, at center back with Pitts.
Now the Tigers looking to roll. Van Wijngaarden to the outside. This is up. The header just missed as Van Wijngaarden had that ball centered towards the middle. Hawkettes trying to clear it.
It just went over Burns' head there off the cross. Difficult ones to get to if you're already in a standing position.
Trying to go for the breakout here to Fongsavan.
Steiny coming in like a freight.
Oh, just missed Fongsavan there along that near sideline. And the Hawkettes will go with Pritchard and also go to their bench here right now too. As checking out will be Christensen.
And Day coming back in. Sophia Day.
Senior going to be going on to play at Simpson College. You know, you think about missing the whole 2020 season. Sophia Day, 24, actually missed all of 2020 because she would have missed all of 2020, had to have heart surgery. Fully recovered, playing well. And Simon Brown said he'll never forget that day when Sophia came up to him and said, "Hey, coach, I got to miss practice and probably the season." This was before everything happened. It was during winter ball. Have to have heart surgery. He goes, "Yeah, you're okay.
You'll be okay."
This ball into the middle, and the Tigers are able to clear it from their back line.
But if she's anything like her dad, Corey Day, who's probably watching in Florida on his lounge chair, viewing the game, and he's not on the beach like he normally is, if she's anything like him, she's tough as nails.
Van Wijngaarden way away from the net, trying to size up the opportunity here for the Tigers. Hawkettes will have it back, 12:32 to play. First half, 1-0 Tigers, the difference in the game. Goal scored by C.J. Johnson. And again, Valley will go back to their bench. Coming into the game, going to be Grace Olson. We'll check in. Again, a number of players. Rob Chapman's been able to build up. Just throws players at you.
It's working so far.
Yeah, and all talented players, by the way. #1 ranked team in the state is Valley. This is out. Hawkettes will have an opportunity to put a charge into it. Fongsavan along the near side will give it up to Pritchard.
Fongsavan laid it off, made a nice little run inside, looking for the ball again, but Pritchard didn't read it, decided to go on her own, going out for a throw-in. Interesting. I see they've moved CJ out to right back.
Ball ruled out. And we'll see another change here for the Hawkettes. Coach Brown going to his bench. Again, Elizabeth Proctor will come back in. Got a little bit of a breather there. Now Day will put it. Just put it ahead. for the Hawkettes, but right to Spain. A lot of bevy of activity here right at midfield.
Correction there. It's actually Emma Thompson that's been moved to right back. Steiny's gone out, so I wonder, just to match up for pace, because Emma Thompson is quick.
Ten minutes to play in the first half. Spain here to the near side to Thompson.
Good pressure there from Fongsova.
Well, the defensemen really do a nice job at spreading out and trying to find the opportunity ahead to the midfielders.
Good ball there into Van Wijngaarden. The two holding midfielders, the two center backs actually need to communicate into Mackey and Day. So Gibson and Pitts need to let them know just to close the passing lane. Just a little move to your left, move to your right. Or get on the half turn and check your shoulders so you can see where the movements are of the number 9, which would be Van Wijngaarden.
Valley with 20 wins on the season. Their only setback was to Ankeny Centennial, in which they lost 2-1. All the way back on April the 13th, they were able to avenge that loss as you see a foul called here on Ankeny.
Spain showing some great composure. Turning Fongsova, and Fongsova brought her down. The switch is on.
Thompson with her right foot.
Great challenge there by Foles. Galloway with a fantastic sliding tackle.
Each team with just a couple of shots. Ankeny with a couple of corners. Valley with one. Hawkettes called 3 times for a foul, and Valley has been offside
Pritchard.
one time. Here's
Oh, no.
Pritchard. Left side, Anderson able to haul that one in.
Very difficult from that angle. Under pressure from number 22 for Valley, Grace Olsen, and Emma Thompson, and then Spain coming across on the cover. Sophia Day and Galloway going into a challenge. Look at the pressure there from Spain's teammate to her left, Badolf. Superb press reading the game.
Pritchard tracking it down. Now the Hawkettes to work.
Pitts going across, and in support is Mosier, the goalkeeper. Under pressure.
Van Wijngaarden was lurking.
Simon Brown is going crazy on the other side of the field, the Ankeny bench, complaining to the 4th official. Walford, lovely entry ball, and well read there by Gibson.
6:40 to play here in the first half. 1-0 Valley on a penalty kick. Van Wijngaarden. Out ahead.
And the referee has given
Handball.
handball, free kick for handball.
Play the ball.
It was an off the ball situation, possibly. Galloway with the clearance.
Here to the near side for the Hawkettes. Day.
Set up well. Good pressure there from Galloway again, and Day.
Well, things are starting to be tightened up here.
I'm not sure why that was given, but it is given. I'm not sure if it's make-up calls. I'm not going to criticize, but Mackey has a free kick, right foot, again from the same side, a little bit deeper, drives it in, lovely ball. Well defended there, though.
And just punched out by West Des Moines Valley.
As McMahon was lurking with pressure, as we see changes coming in. Looks like these changes are coming in to finish the game off, with Byrne coming back here on the right, which I see. Steiny at right back.
A little bit of a change here for the Hawkettes.
Yeah, Pritt's going up for the to take the throw in on the far touchline, deep inside the Valley Tigers half.
Tries to go deep with it.
They win a corner through the efforts of Chrisman.
Now Mackey will track down into the corner. This is going to be the third corner of the afternoon for the Hawkettes.
Look on the near post. You've got Pitts in front of the goalkeeper with the in-swinger, out-swinger actually. Good ball played and well cleared there by Galloway. Well read.
Just nobody home for the Hawkettes.
I think it's been a frustrating first half for the Hawkettes and Simon Brown. He's frustrated. I think he wants to see this out so he can get the girls in and have a chat and figure out the second half. I'm sure he's got a trick or two up his sleeve, that's for sure, even though I know he's not a magician.
Well, one thing's for sure today, the wind has changed direction so many times now, really blowing out of the south gently. But we've seen it out of all directions now throughout the entire day. And in particular, this game started out of the north, switched to the northwest, now blowing out of the south. Of course, we've had some weather move through on the afternoon, and it is starting to heat up.
It's been really unusual with the wind changes and that. I always go with first half if I can, with the wind behind me, because it can always change in the second half. Good pressure there. Mackey going in with the tackle, Chrisman. Then you've got Hansen on the, McMahon on the ball, and the referee has given a free kick to Valley. Butt off. Galloway comes in short. I like to see that of a holding midfielder coming in short. Pressure on Spain. And a handball.
Called against Day. So free kick right at midfield. This is butt off.
Fong so far is not 10 yards.
Now the official backing off Fong Savon before Butoff can put it in play here. She does. It's deep. The keeper is out. The net empty.
And it's a goal kick.
Yep.
But in those situations, with a player like Byrne running onto you, someone must take responsibility. Whether you just clear it out, get a hold of the ball. Mosier may be coming out, smothering the ball, taking it in her hands. But someone has to take responsibility. When you have three players all around the ball, you take it, I take it, you know, then everyone hesitates.
Kind of hold your breath for a moment, don't you?
Yeah, yeah. I lost all my breath in the second game screaming goal.
And we saw that sometimes. Keepers here at the state tournament have been able to take risks. Well, we've got 30 seconds to play here in the first half. And it's a 1-0 lead in favor of West Des Moines Valley here in the 3A title game, as the Hawkettes will give one more charge at it before they try to regroup at intermission. And what it has been a very quick first half, well played. And again, the difference, a PK by Katie Johnson. And that should be about it for the first half. So the West Des Moines Valley Tigers came into this 3A tournament the top overall seed, trying to win their 7th state championship. They've got a goal lead. We'll be back with more as we're at intermission, as you're watching the Class 3A State Soccer Championship here on Iowa PBS.
Iowa PBS World broadcasts quality local, national, and international public affairs programs, including Market to Market, PBS NewsHour, and BBC World News. Iowa PBS World can be found on the .3 channel of your broadcast tuner, or check your cable channel guide. Engage your mind with Iowa PBS World.
See more of Iowa PBS online. Follow Iowa Press on Twitter. Connect with us on all our social networks at iowapbs.org/social.
It's halftime of the Girls 3A State Soccer Championship. Now more than ever, Iowa's youth are shaping our future through leadership, innovation, hard work, and dedication. There is much to applaud when it comes to our next generation. Iowa PBS continues their commitment to Iowa's youth by celebrating young Iowans doing exceptional things in their schools, communities, and beyond. In this new digital series, In Their Words.
I'm Laura. I have a positive outlook on life, and I love making a difference in my community. I feel little kid me versus me now is a completely different person, because I was very timid and quiet, and I guess it was hard for me to make friends because I was too scared to talk to people. Yeah, here. Yeah, I'm looping. I play rugby, wrestling, and still in between, I guess, soccer. And I'm a youth ambassador. I'm a senior at Valley High School. I have 6 siblings, and my family, I guess, is from around the world. I have a very diverse, huge family that's supporting me. I feel like they are the people that push me because I know they're watching. I'm in CORE, Community of Racial Equity. Through the years, I've learned a lot about racial equity that later on could actually influence me to work on criminal justice and going into law. And throughout the community, I've done Youth Leadership Initiative, partnered with the Greater Des Moines Partnership, and that was a huge impact in my life. We learned 5 huge cores, and my favorite is Encourage the Heart, because I love understanding others and putting myself into someone else's position. I volunteer at the Genesis Youth Foundation here in Des Moines, Iowa. That organization helps kids from refugee parents or immigrant parents. Recently, I had a Zoom call with the kids and parents about, I guess, being involved in activities and sports, also coming from immigrant parents and having the same similarities with the kids made them realize that they can do what I do and anything is possible. Working with leadership and with kids and having impact on people's lives, change is I guess, what I want to do career-wise. I love to compete, and you can tell it's a lot of aggression sports, but I've been playing rugby for 3 years now, and my first 2 years were at Valley High School. We had a huge girls team, and the third year, this year, due to COVID and most of my team graduating, we only had 3 girls on the Valley team. So that led me to move to Roosevelt's team. It's kind of like a huge 18 girls family, you know? And I guess what I'm aiming for this year for rugby is probably the all-state team or the elite team, and also the MVP award. So this year was my second year of wrestling for Valley High School. And my first year, I made it to the quarterfinals at state. Due to me playing a lot of sports, it's kind of hard for me to choose which one I want to play in my college career. So just recently, I just signed with Grandview, and I'll be wrestling with them next year. My plans for the future, I currently am going to go attend Grandview University in Des Moines and major in criminal justice. I guess all the opportunities and activities that I continue on doing, I get that motivation, and what inspires me mostly is my family. A lot of things that my parents have done to even come here, or all the opportunities that I'm given, I feel like that is a privilege, you know? And I feel like when opportunities are there, I should always take them. And knowing that I have family in Africa, and knowing I have family, I guess, just around the world in general, watching me, always gives me that drive and motivation to do better and just do my best and be happy, you know?
You turn on your computer and poof, there's the nest.
Really truly put Decorah on the map. People know how to spell it and pronounce it.
Been a good buffet for them.
From Northeast Iowa, a 10-year journey of adventure, triumph, and tragedy. The Eagles of Decorah.
Wednesday at 9 p.m.
Die Russen kommen. Die Grenze wird jetzt dicht gemacht. Ich habe Angst.
So geht es nicht weiter.
Bringst uns alle in Gefahr.
Wir können uns nur noch gegenseitig zerstören.
Das hier haben wir abfangen und mitlesen können.
Denkst du, wir werden sabotiert?
Warst du Komplizin?
We're on the brink of World War III.
Auf welcher Seite stehen Sie?
Was auch immer passiert, wir halten zusammen.
Sunday evening at 10 on Iowa PBS.
Join Iowa PBS, Iowa Public Radio, and XBK for a Juneteenth holiday special.
This live concert celebration will feature a variety of musical genres and performers.
Plus, an exclusive performance from the Des Moines dance troupe, the IGHSAU.
And the worldwide premiere of Bluebird, a new song by The Finesse.
Hey, that's my band. Anyway, don't miss this special live multimedia experience.
June 19th at 7 p.m.
Stream the best of PBS on any device with the PBS Video app. All your favorite drama, history, science, news, and documentaries, all in one place. Watch your PBS station live or catch up on the shows you missed. Discover new favorites from PBS and locally produced shows from your station.
It's a 1-0 lead for West Des Moines Valley as we're in the Class 3A state championship game here in downtown Des Moines with Justin Forster. I'm BJ Shaven. And Justin, exciting first half. These two teams got their game out on the field, but really, CJ Johnson, the difference here so far.
On the penalty, yes, which I don't think was a penalty, to be honest with you. It's just my thoughts on it. But a well-taken penalty, and the Tigers are 1-0 up.
Still had to execute it. She certainly did as we take a look at the first half highlights here. And we see that the two teams got their defense out onto the field. To see Mosier able to haul in that first ball. And of course, on the other side, Anderson equally as good. And there's the PK put down by CJ Johnson, the Drake recruit. That's the difference so far here in this one. So the second half just about ready to get underway. As we take a look at the first half statistics, you see the shots on goal. And of course, the corner kicks in advantage of Ankeny. Team fouls just about even. And Valley was offside one time. Now adjustments here for the second half. What's got to happen for Ankeny to get this game tied up?
Well, I don't think they'll make an adjustment right away. I think Simon will wait for about 10, 12, maybe 15 minutes before he does make the adjustment. I think he'll keep the shape the same. He might be happy with the way they're playing. It'll be interesting. I don't think that the Tigers will make any changes. I think they will stay the same.
Conversely, for Valley to hold on to get a championship here. As you survey the team and the players that are out there.
Starting, looks like the same starting lineup, except number 10 Loki is in. So that would be the change really for the second half. Everyone else looks the same. Back four is the same. Just making sure that's Steiny on the far side, on the right, in the right back position. There is a change. Simon has gone, looks like he's gone 3 at the back. We'll see, let's see how this matches up. Possibly, no, he's kept it the same. I don't think he'll take that risk too soon.
So the Hawkettes started with the ball to begin the second half. 1-0 score. Again, the Hawkettes trying to get back into this one. Fong Sabong, quite a lot of congestion there in the middle. The Hawkettes able to hold it as they try to dump it into Crispin down into the corner. But the Tigers able to stray it away for a moment. Now we'll get a throw here from the near side by Proctor.
And it is the start they need.
Proctor will give way to Pitts.
Pitts with the long throw. It was effective in the semifinals.
Of course, a multi-sport athlete, point guard. Why not give it to your point guard to try to get it to the right spot? As, hey, she gets it to happen again. Another corner kick coming up here for the Hawkettes.
And it just looks like it came off Van Weingarten. No.
This will be Taya Pritchard again. Taya, a sophomore, but has really been a part of this program for a long time. In fact, she was doing winter workouts with the varsity as an 8th grader. Taya with her left foot.
Lovely
that
ball
one in.
That was a great chance. What a fantastic ball there from Pritchard. As we look at this again, in swinging left foot, just in front of the goalkeeper. And exactly great positioning there from Pitts. Perfect positioning just in front of the keeper. I tell you what, that dipped just perfectly. It was a great chance to tie the game up.
Hawkettes starting to put some pressure on.
The Hawkettes have been good with set pieces. You can see they've worked on this in training. Good step in there from Pitts. Fong Safar wanted that at feet. Day just played it over the top.
And they're going to scoot Valley back with Goldstein. Hawkettes trying to go quick.
Proctor looking for the quick throw.
Off into the corner here. Pitts again, and great defense in the middle there by the Tigers.
This is very good pressure high up the field from the Hawkettes. Definitely see a change in the energy for the start of the second half.
And scooping up the ball, Mosier again. Had Johnson lurking. But again, not afraid to come up and try to make that play.
Brought down by Gott. Actually well taken out of the air by Gott, with Galloway putting her under pressure. It's Chrisman on the ball. Goes past Goldstein. Right foot delivery, far post. It was Pritchard on the far post.
Still able to. Now stepping up is Anderson and able to catch that loft.
It looked easy, but that was not easy with the pressure coming in on Anderson from Fongsavar and Gott. Two very well experienced players.
Takes a little bit too on the timing. Time to pay it off. Here's Spain. Hawkettes have a little bit of momentum here. Just be turned back over.
Just a slowdown here, obviously with the free kick. I don't know why Emma Thompson's going back to take it. They can leave it for one of the center backs. It just leaves a big hole in the midfield here. She does play in the midfield. Spain is capable of taking it. I'm sure Bertolf is. Even Anderson out the back. Galloway recognizing space in behind, and obviously Byrne with the pace can get there, but Pitts did well to come across and cover. Gives it away. Square ball well read. Dangerous situations. I'm not a fan of the square ball in those situations. Look at angle passes, but that is the support play as well, the teammates.
Boy, a little bit of an extra clear out there for Proctor and Van Weingarten.
Well done, Liz. Well done. Good job, Liz.
Do it again.
Loki didn't see Pitts coming in. And Weingarten.
Valley not attacking the way that they did in the first half here.
No, I think there's just a little more energy here from the Hawkettes, to be honest with you. There's no wind, nothing like that. There's no influence to the game. The lineups are matched. There's just a little more energy, and I think that's been the message from the bench. Simon has motivated his players, but I think that part of the motivation is to press higher up the field and don't allow the Tigers to play out of the back. They've got to shift quicker here, though. It's a good ball, entry ball in there from Spain to Emma Thompson.
And the Hawkettes able to turn it right back around with Mackey.
It was criminal from Gott. Didn't look, playing a square ball around the corner. Didn't quite get a hold of it. She should have held on to the ball.
Right in front of the Tigers bench. Valley again, table stakes here, trying to win their 7th state championship. And for the Hawkettes going for their 5th. There's Van
Weingarten.
Weingarten with a blast that just goes wide right.
The legwork done in the midfield there by Galloway, winning the ball. As we look at this again, the entry ball from Galloway, good ball in. Van Weingarten turning onto a right foot, preferred right foot, and just slicing the ball wide. Proctor.
Yep, trying to tussle with Van Weingarten.
Great tackles going in there. It's going the way, and I think the referee, and Jennifer Dunn has given this, maybe for studs up. It was close, as Galloway came lunging in.
Hawkettes with Gibson. The pass intercepted, and here we go.
Loki. Look at the pace thereof.
A dangerous pass by
Katie,
Foles.
CJ's got some pace on her, that's for sure. Great composure on the far side.
Fongsabon down deep, and Spain stepping up.
Good movement there by Galloway. Good ball there from CJ.
And Weingarten winning the battle.
He shifted out to the left. Loki in some space off the shoulder of Pitts.
One
Loki.
too many dribbles now to the outside. The Hawkettes able to punch that one out.
Cressman forced deep to clear her lines.
Boy, take a look at this with Van Weingarten. Anna, there's some magic feet here.
Does well, just nutmegs a defender through her legs, spins round to get it again with a little back heel. Proctor was meant to kick that out, but actually sliced off the outside of her boot and went straight to Pitts, which was probably a better option.
Or this Valley team played a couple of teams in Class 2A. One of those was Waverly Shell Rock, the 2A winner from earlier today, in which they knocked down Dallas Center Grimes 5-1. And in the game earlier this year with Valley and Waverly Shell Rock, Valley won that contest 4-0. Only time this season Waverly Shell Rock has been shut out. So it just kind of tells you the quality defense that the Tigers have.
I was actually at that game. And Anastasia Spain had to do a job on rolling that day, and I thought it was absolutely fantastic.
All right. Tigers setting it up from the corner. Valley leading it 1-0.
CJ out there.
Johnson getting her team set. Here it is towards the net.
It's a good ball. Moser doesn't quite get it.
Header cleared out. The rebound also blocked out. Boy, Emma Thompson gave it a crack. Now with another opportunity. This one centered, and it just goes wide left.
Now that's much better defending in the box from the Hawkettes. I'm saying that because I did a game earlier in the season against Centennial, and they didn't step like that, and that's much better. Great commitment, stepping up to close down.
Fongsabon
On behind.
swimming it over here to the near side to Chrisman.
Chrisman didn't need to deliver. She could have carried that ball into space. That's a nice ball played inside.
Fongsabon back to Chrisman, who will attack the outside.
Pace.
With her right foot. Oh, almost got an opportunity to put on it. Now tries to bounce it off of a Tiger. Did it go off of a Valley Tiger? No.
No. And that was Van Weingarten again, tracking back onto Chrisman. And that's something that Chappie brought up with me earlier on. Earlier on, he did mention to me about the pace and the effect that Chrisman could have going forward. As we look at a change here.
Fongsabon will check out. In for the Hawkettes.
And I think that's McMahon that's coming here onto the right.
Yep, McMahon will come back in.
Hopefully I'm correct with the pronunciation there. And Chrisman's moved centrally, so she can attack straight down the throat.
Foot race to the ball. Spain trying to beat and contact. And a foul will be called. And now the official did not like the reaction.
As we look at this again, well, just kind of missed that quick. It was the back heel from Gott that got the official's attention. And you can't do that, you know. And you've got to be careful because you don't want to get carded for that. You don't need to be sent off for something like that either. Step over onto a left foot, Van Wijngaarden. Deceptive pace there.
And here come the Hawkettes. McMahon out ahead. And quickly staved off by the Valley Tigers and Mallory Goldstein.
They could let that go across her body. Not enough numbers on the far side for the switch. Tigers, Van Wijngaarden holding the ball up really well. Loki's 1v1. If Walford pulls herself away, it's 2v1 here on the left-hand side, the near side to us. Probably out of your picture right now.
Now the Tigers with almost a complete line change. 4 players coming into the game.
4 at once. Chappie did tell me he would never change his style.
Likes fresh legs in there to run.
Hey, it's won him championships before.
Yeah. So. 6 of them so far. Chappie going for his 7th. And the West Des Moines Valley Tigers, which is the most ever by any head coach. Of course, he was recognized here before the game.
As Harrington's come back into the game. But 21 on the far side, just takes the touch inside. It's a good ball forward here. It's Goldstein. Just going over Steiny's head on the far side.
Hawkettes quickly. A little bit of a surge, but handled well by Anderson.
There's a little bit of panic there because Butolph was screaming to the midfield to close down. Galloway had 2-3 players around her. Off the ball, Valley needs to get a little more tighter in the midfield because now the Hawkettes will start pushing forward as we look at this challenge again. It was a foul, definitely. Byrne definitely gets to that. What a ball she played in there from nowhere.
And a corner kick coming up here for the Valley Tigers. This is going to be their 3rd of the game, 2nd of the half.
Loki's gone out. Goldstein has gone out.
Katie Johnson towards the middle.
So a good ball that's played in there. And Gibson, I believe, with the clearance. Yes.
Great work in the back row. Butolph
and Anastasia Spain have done very well there today. Maddie Foles has now come into left back.
Boy, and now we're going to see a yellow card called against Ankeny, in particular Sophia Day.
I didn't see the incident. Let's have a look at this again. And as we know, in high school soccer, the yellow card is 5 minutes. Off the
Spain at midfield.
Very composed, casual with the pass. It's well picked up there by Steiny, though.
Johnson off to the far right.
Given
handball going to be
handball.
called.
It's really difficult to mark Emma Burns out there because she can deliver with the right foot and the left foot.
And now the official coming over and will give a yellow card to Simon Brown. So the head coach of Ankeny receives a yellow card from the referee.
He's been abused by the Valley supporters. I think this is when Simon probably needs to just calm down, focus on his team. I know he's frustrated. We've all been there. But really needs to focus. He must have been. Must have been for dissent.
So 21 minutes to play here in the Class 3A State Championship. Valley with a 1-0 lead. The difference in the game, a penalty kick by Katie Johnson. Early on in the first half, the Hawkettes have had their opportunity. They've taken a number of shots here. 5-3 in the second half. And have had 2 direct on goal that have been handled well by the keeper and Lydia Anderson. Anderson playing with the ball. Nearly had Ankeny surprise her. So Stromler into the game here for the Valley Tigers.
Walford going back into pressure. She had an option out here to her left.
See, this was last touched by, and it looks like it was off of Ankeny. So another corner kick here for the Valley Tigers. Can they extend their lead here? And it looks like Van Weingarten will do the corner kick. And now the official wants to clean up talk and more. For Ankeny. And actions.
Pitt's just getting a talking to. Looks like it's going to go short. Steiny's coming short. And Harrington brings her down. I think it was more just a tired tackle. As we look at this again, Steiny deceptive, pushes the ball past Harrington. Definitely a foul.
Free kick deep here. Van Weingarten will take it. Just right of the net. It's a big moment here for Ankeny.
The left foot.
Yep, ready to go at it. Now we'll serve it up towards the middle. This is blocked out. A lot of pressure here.
Loki on the far post and Stan Moser did really well there. I like the fact that she's looking to play out the back really quickly.
Well, Lockie was tracking in from the left, ready to receive it.
Some great recovery run here from Zoe Fanta.
Well done, Liz.
Well, Fongsabong has had a long rest for Ankeny.
She will be back in the game at some stage.
Checking out will be Jared Christensen.
And Mackey comes back in.
Emma Gott back in.
Actually, sorry.
Yep.
Gott. See, they all look the same with the blonde hair and the braids. Good, great cover there by Galloway.
Proctor.
Man on.
Hawkettes right on the ball.
Again, good pressure there from Galloway, Walford, and Van Weingarten.
Boy, and great defense that time by Stein.
And Stein is a quality right back. Lots of pace. Can't afford to give it away there. But overly excited with the cheering of the student section on the far side.
This will stay with Ankeny. And Fongsabong ready to check in at the next opportunity. Pitts.
And Weingarten very, very deep. Loki did well there to dispossess Scott.
Proctor.
It's a good decision from Chapman to drop Van Weingarten into the midfield to put pressure on Gott and Mackey.
And a late whistle here. Foul will be called on Ankeny.
Then you've just got Galloway in behind, sitting as the 6.
Ankeny really physical here in this game. In fact, that is the 5th foul here of the second half. 9 total for the game. Now a change, and as we mentioned before, Fongsabong will come back into the contest. As she will come in to replace McMahon.
I expect Fongsabong is going to give everything for these last 14 minutes. Just under 15. It's a good, just came off Fongsabong's back.
Was ready to jet out.
Looks like Gabby Gaffney is going to come in on the far side.
That's some really quality minutes in that first half.
I thought you were going to say I have a really great eyesight because I can see the number.
You're right.
That ball should have gone into feet. Christensen, there was a late tackle though, but that's when Chrisman should be coming in there. It's demanding the ball in at feet.
So the free kick near midfield. Towards the middle, an opportunity, and Fongsavan can't quite catch up to it.
Didn't quite get enough on that. Just came off her knee. I think she was more surprised the ball just dropped down towards her as it went past the first defender.
Just under 13 minutes to play in regulation. One A championship game goes to Davenport Assumption. They won their 5th straight state championship earlier on in the day. Waverly Shellrock taking home the 2A title. They bested Dallas Center Grimes 5-1, and here in the 3A title game, top-ranked Valley with a 1-0 lead nearing the 12-minute mark to go in the game. Boy, picking the pocket, the Tigers. And this will float out, so it will stay with Valley.
It was great work up there in the final third by Valley Tigers. Hansen, Loki, all pressing at the same time, included in that.
Fongsavan able to get cleared out to a teammate in Harrington. Mackey.
Under pressure from CJ. Manages to get it out here to Chrisman. Has to be a good ball in. Just over hit.
Yep. Got the freshman put a little bit too much on that.
This movement's got to be done quicker. Harrington dispossesses Galloway for the 1-2.
Here's Fongsavan.
Fongsavan. She would have got down. She might have got a penalty there. Wins the corner.
So from the corner, the Hawkettes inside of 11 to play with another opportunity. Going to be their 6th corner kick of the day.
Simon's giving instructions to one of his players on the far side for a change possibly for the last 10 minutes with the shape of the team. We'll wait and see what happens.
Kick centered up.
Well taken on the near post. By I
believe it was Stein. Butt off, excuse me.
Gibson did well there, getting a body across Loki.
Now Fongsavan will try to track down, can't catch up with it. Valley will have it back.
This looks like the change. They're going 3 at the back. Looks like Gibson's pushing into a higher position as an attacking mid. He's gone 3, probably 3-5-2 or 3-4-3 tight in the midfield. But they need to stagger the midfield on recovery. The Tigers look to switch play.
Vanter really advanced that ball. Gaffney. The shot up over Mosier.
Oh, geez, that's just
from the outside.
That was a chance. It should have been taken. Loki with the ball back in. Mosier, just over Mosier's fingertips. That should have been finished off on the far post. As we look at this again, lovely cross over the fingertips. It was difficult. I think Mosier did get a little touch as we look at this again. A little touch, and that was Hansen coming in on the far post, I believe. Chrisman looking for Gibson, who's centre back and has gone up front. The tall frame, maybe the long ball played in, a little more direct, straight into her, caused problems. She can hold the ball up.
Valley will have it. 8:07 to play.
Fanta's going off. So Van Wijngaarden, I think, coming back into the game.
Right. And a corner kick will come up here for the Valley Tigers. Katie Johnson will take it. Now at the ready. Mosier with the punch out. And the punch back and redirected right back out. Boy, some deep thuds you heard just a moment ago, and now a whistle.
Jennifer Dunn has stopped the clock.
Let's take a look at the collision. Who had the worst end of it?
As we look at this again, she didn't give the yellow card. Was it just a warning? I didn't see anything.
I believe so.
Okay, good. I think it was just going for the ball.
High shot, Mosier just taps it out with the left hand.
Van Wijngaarden coming in behind, lurking, but the second official's given offside.
Okay.
Much to the relief, obviously, for the Hawkettes. Still with time on the clock here.
How many more attacks do they have left in them?
Well, the Tigers could have wrapped it up. Valley could have had it wrapped up already. But I see they put Van Wijngaarden more in a central midfield role again. They're really looking to tighten it up in those areas. She is a scrappy player. Just want to eliminate any penetrating passes from the Hawkette midfield. They need to get the Hawkettes need to get their back line further up the field, get them up to the halfway line quickly. I'd push Mackie on a bit more as well, to be honest with you.
6 minutes to play. Clock continuing to tick down. Pitts. Deep throw, now centers it back. And again, the Tigers right there to head it out.
Under pressure from Mackie. Byrne has done a really great job there. Byrne and Mackie fighting for it there on the far side.
And the whistle will go against Valley, so Ankeny will get it back on the free kick.
As we look at the skirmish again, Mackie and Byrne, two feisty characters. I know both of them are. I mean, half a dozen of one, half a dozen of the other. That could have been a foul. Well defended though. Steiny did a good job, actually not being overzealous there and pushing too hard, but did enough just to press. We have Galloway coming back in there to solidify. Just under 5 minutes to go, just to tighten things up.
Wild throw, Ankeny will have it inside of 5. Well, Hawkettes wanting to go and now get the official word to do. So.
Well read there by Pitts on low key, and Van Wijngaarden coming in. Pitts did really well there. That was excellent from Pitts. That's
a yellow card on Van Wijngaarden.
As we look at this, Pitts did really well to win the ball. He's pushing, dealing with the pressure. And Van Wijngaarden coming in late. It's just
Clock stopped with 4:35 to play.
Over emotional.
That's a big moment. Van Weingarten, the leader, one of the leaders for the Valley Tigers, will have to sit on the bench the rest of the game here in regulation. Hawkettes forming that line, the wall by the Tigers. Here's the shot down
It's
deep.
a good ball into the box, and Anderson comes out, and it's loose.
And then deflected out.
Harrington kicked the ball against her own player. As we look at this again, it was a good ball played into space and behind. The Valley Tigers defense was really deep. Anderson fumbles, Gott goes to ground, and as you can see, Harrington kicked it against Gott out for a goal kick.
Just a missed opportunity there.
Mackey looking to get the ball forward. It's well defended there by Batov. Fonsavar has had a good week so far.
Trying to make it an even better week.
Gott manages to get the touch right. Pritchard, they need to get the ball in the box. Spain, Anderson. Good communication there from Anderson. It's so important for the goalkeepers to talk from the back and lead the line. Not the player that the Hawkettes want the ball to go to as in Byrne, because she can run all day. As she's flying down the right far side. Being ushered out, but that's where she wants to be. Thought she was going to hold it up there for a second.
Here's Funksbun. Working against Spain, trying to gain a corner and an advantage. Spain, well, it was grabbed onto.
Spain's defending is quality, especially at this late in the game, and still showing qualities like that. Read Fonsavar really well, got inside her, shielded the ball. Just out of frustration, there was a little retaliation from Fonsavar. Harrington dispossessed by CJ.
Inside of 1:40 to play.
I saw some cracking finishes the other day. This is not over yet, I can tell you that now, because there is some quality, maybe there is some energy left in the Hawkettes tank.
Gotta seize the opportunities when given. Pitts.
Well played by Pitts, but look at the recovery run.
Crispin. Over here to the near side, Gibson, who hit the game winner in the regional final against Johnston. And it's deflected out, last touch by Gibson. One more go.
Anderson will probably look to clear her lines.
40 seconds to play, or under 40.
A little flick on here would help. Good challenge there. The back four had such a good game tonight for the Tigers. Batov has been really good. Look at the commitment there.
And Valley will have it back, but in 15 seconds to play. The Tigers trying to play this one out and win their school's 7th state soccer championship. All under the direction of Rob Chapman, who's been coaching for 25 years. And the Tigers are going to do it. They're your Class 3A state soccer champ. Nil the final. On a penalty kick from C.J. Johnson. And the Hawkettes gave it a go as much as they could, but the Valley Tigers win their 21st game of the season and earn the shirts.
As we look at the goal, the winning goal from CJ, Kate Johnson, placing the ball to the keeper's left-hand side with composure.
Valley winning it here in the 3A title game. And again, celebrating there at midfield. Time now for your all-tournament team selection.
Presentation. First, we'd like to announce the Class 3A all-tournament team. From West Des Moines Valley, Lydia Anderson. From Ankeny, Kennedy Mackey. From West Des Moines Valley, Anna Spain. From Ankeny Centennial, Elizabeth Overberg. From Waukee, Natalie Gallagher. From Ankeny Centennial, Courtney Kovacs. From Waukee, Macy Davis. From Ankeny, Rachel Christman. From West Des Moines Valley, Emma Byrne. From Ankeny, Eden Gibson. And the captain of the all-tournament team from West Des Moines Valley, Katie Johnson.
That's our all-tournament team, and what a selection, what a group of players here that laid it all out here during the state tournament. What a way to cap it off.
Unbelievable. Even though it was 1-0, it was
And now for the trophy presentation. In addition to receiving plaques,
in a
each
way,
player will
happy
receive
that
commemorative
Valley won
soccer
it.
balls and bag tags provided by the Iowa Farm Bureau, proud title sponsor of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to the Class 3A runners-up, the Ankeny Hawkettes, and head coach Simon Brown. And for the 7th time in school history, your 2021 Class 3A state champions, the Tigers from West Des Moines Valley and head coach Rob Chapman.
Congratulations to the West Des Moines Valley Tigers winning their school's 7th state soccer title, as today they bested the defending champ Ankeny Hawkettes 1-0, and what a thriller here in the Class 3A title game. Well played game, well executed on both, and the difference, a PK, and CJ Johnson had the opportunity and she cashed in on it.
Yeah, it was a great finish, well taken penalty. But when you look at the end of the match and the commitment and the recovery runs from this group of girls here, the Valley Tigers, was unbelievable, and that says a lot for the program. They fought to the end, they died to the end, they fought for everything, and congratulations to the Valley Tigers and Chapman.
Well, that will wrap up a day of state championship soccer. In Class 1A, Davenport Assumption wins yet another title, their 5th in a row. In Class 2A, it was Waverly Shell Rock. And in Class 3A, it is the West Des Moines Valley Tigers as they beat Ankeny 1-0. For Justin Borster, the rest of the crew, great day here at County Park. Next Iowa PBS Sports broadcast will come your way. The state softball championships on July 22nd and 23rd. Do join us then. I'm BJ Shaven. I'm saying so long here from County Park as you've been watching the state championships here on
work hard to feed them well. That's why at Fairway, we're committed to our foundation of personalized service while treating our customers like family and valuing our employees. Fairway Meat and Grocery, that's what we're all about.
By Muscle Lighting, the sports lighting specialists, providing lighting systems for you, your project, and your community.
Funding for the Spanish translation of this program has been brought to you by Wells Fargo.